Over the years, space and its surroundings have been constantly visited by the human being.
32 seconds into the flight.
And although many space trips have helped us know the universe, there are many times when an adventure to space ended badly. Do you like space? Get ready, because this time we will review the top 5 of the visits to space that went wrong. Number 5. The Soyuz 1 was the first manned flight of a new series of spacecraft of the Soviet Union. This one took off on April 23, 1967, with Vladimir Komarov as sole crewman. But after a perfect launch, the left solar panel of the ship didn't open and produce a decrease in the necessary energy. After a series of unfortunate events and discussions on the ground about how to solve the situation, the Soyuz 1 crashed at about 200 kilometers per hour, killing its only crew member and ending up totally destroyed. Number 4. Alexei Leonov became in March 1965 the first man to make a spacewalk when he was 12 minutes and 9 seconds outside of Voskhod 2. But when he tried to return to the ship, his suit has become so rigid by the oxygen pressure and made it almost impossible to move. The astronaut almost got stuck in space, but for a desperate maneuver that saved his life. Number 3. Apollo 13 was the third manned mission in order to make a stop on the moon. But the landing was aborted 2 days after takeoff on April 11, 1970, due to the explosion of an oxygen tank that disabled a service module on which the command module depended. Limited energy, loss of heat in the cabin, lack of drinking water due to freezing, and the imperative need to repair the carbon dioxide purification system did not prevent the crew from returning safely to Earth using the lunar module as a lifeguard. Number 2. On January 27, 1967, 3 astronauts awaited the launch of the Apollo 1st capsule, but during takeoff test, a short circuit caused a fire that burned the dreams and bodies of Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger Chaffee. The cause of the short circuit was a badly isolated cable, hence the fire that spread rapidly and caused the suffocation of the crew in a span of 17 seconds. His last words were, "Fire in the cabin." Number 1. The Columbia Space Shuttle accident occurred on February 1, 2003, when it disintegrated over Texas and Louisiana as it re-entered the Earth's atmosphere, killing all 7 crew members. The cause of this was a large piece of insulating foam that came off the outer tank, hitting the carbon panels of the Columbia's left wing, which created a hole 25 centimeters in diameter that allowed the hot gases to enter the wing when the ship re-entered the atmosphere. At the time of the failure, the ship was about 20 kilometers high and at a speed of 840 meters per second. Zero Zone. The disintegration of the Challenger. This spacecraft disintegrated on the Atlantic Ocean 73 seconds after launch on its 10th mission on January 28, 1986. After a surprising explosion, the compartment where the crew was traveling shot out in a fireball and continued to climb for another 5 kilometers before falling. The accident caused the death of 7 crew members after a long 3-minute fall. This event has been described as the most serious accident in the conquest of space and the most remembered failure in the history of the space race.